Bellusci joins us. You have taken some old things, some old furniture, created some new storage for us.
Yes.
And we've got the before shot.
Yes, we do.
Which is always good. It's always impressive to look at what you started with.
They were first really sad and ugly looking, but I really wanted to modernize them and bring them into the 21st century.
Okay.
So I found this curio cabinet, and I remember these curio cabinets when I was a kid, and people would fill them with everything from dishes to dolls. I don't know why people would lock up their dolls, but that's for someone else to figure out. I really wanted to modernize it. So what I did is I took off the old door and the side glass panels, and what I did at the bottom, if you can notice, is I actually refaced the old doors.
It's beautiful.
And I took just a piece of masonite board and some wood trim, and I glued it in place and just framed it up nicely.
Oh, nice. That's such an easy way to do it. Very low cost.
An easy way, exactly. And it's a great way to freshen up a piece. And you would think I would have gotten a new piece of hardware, but in fact, I actually used the old hardware, but I just removed the old backing, which is called the rosette.
Okay.
And so that's another way to also contemporize the piece. And then I painted it all at the same color. And then what I did is I covered the mirror with these fabric panels.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy to do. You just get some foam core and wrap it in fabric and staple it in place.
Okay.
And I did this in 4 sections to make it easier to install. And the great thing about foam core is that you can bend it and twist it and put it into place.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, this to me is what makes the big difference here.
It does make a big
impact. The backing and the paint. That is beautiful. It makes it very contemporary. And the fact that there's, you know, martini glasses and booze. I like that.
Now the one thing
about it's a piece I want to make.
The one thing about this project is it has a lot of different elements that people can apply at home. If you want, you can use these fabric panels and put them on the backs of your bookshelves.
Yeah.
You can maybe reface some of your cupboard doors, or just play around with the hardware that you have and just perhaps take off the rosettes.
Very cool. Love that. Let's talk shoes.
Talk shoes. Of course, high heel shoes.
Yes.
Now this project, I must tell you, Tracy, I'm inspired because a lot of my female friends spend a lot of money on expensive shoes and then they bury them in the backs of their closets.
I don't know anyone like that.
I don't know. If it was me, if I spent that kind of money, I mean, the shoes would be on my dining room table. I would want to feature them. So I really wanted to make a cabinet that can feature the shoes and also store them practically.
Okay.
So I found an old dresser. I took out the old drawers and I took out the glides, and then I took masonite board and I cut it down to size to fit each of the openings. And then I used a bit of DAP and I sealed off all the seams and painted it this bright yellow and a high gloss finish, which is great for shoes. And then the one thing I did is I took off the old toe kick, which was this. And you see this wavy design, it's really dated. So by just replacing it with a straight piece, it really modernized the piece. It echoes all the linear lines that are happening above as well.
That is beautiful. I just need 15 more of them.
Now, the one thing with this piece, it's a great console piece as well. You can keep it at your entry, you can store your shoes and put your stuff on top.
Ah, very smart.
And
really
then I had
storage.
3 drawers left over.
Yes,
I said, what am I going to do with the 3 drawers? So I decided to make some cubbies.
That's so smart. You would never know those were drawers. So you turn them on their sides?
Turn them all on their sides. And what I did is I first took off all the handles and filled all the holes. And then I got poplar stock, which is a rigid form of wood that you can get at building supply store. And they come in long lengths.
Okay.
And I just cut them down to different lengths. And I secured them in place with some construction adhesive and some small L brackets. And then I painted everything out. Now, the one thing I must say that these are cubbies meant for the wall. It's meant for lightweight items. Don't try and put your encyclopedias or your blenders or anything like that, because that's not going to hold it up.
All right.
And then I just had some fun with it. I put some mirrors, I put some cork boards, and I even used some old pulls, cabinet pulls, and I glued them underneath the center one here, and I looped the scarves underneath.
That is genius. A lot of us don't know what to do about our scarves, and a lot of us do have a lot of them, so that is a very smart idea. Love this with the toys.
Yes.
Parents out there that are watching, that you need endless storage if you have kids. That's a beautiful way to do it in a kid's room. Love that. Well, you're going to find instructions for Antonio's projects on our website, as per usual, cityline.ca.